Hi guys, Eclipse Editing 1 here today with a tutorial on how to make basic text in Cinema 4D. Okay, I'm using Cinema 4D R12. You can do this on 11.5, but I just prefer to use R12. Okay, first of all, we want to get our text object. So you go to MoGraph and MoText. This brings up the text object that you want to use. Then down here is, it says text, you delete that and type in what you want. I'm going to put ECLIPSE in there. Right. Now, once that is done, here is the depth to make it thicker and yeah. So it doesn't matter, I'm going to put it to 40. So it's thick like that. Okay, then we've got our font down here. You can, doesn't matter, you can go on dafont.com and it has loads of fonts, easy to download, and they pretty much all work. Okay, so I'm going to use, where is it? Grobsidian. Right. Also, if your font's too big, you want to make it smaller. There's height down here, which changes all of it to smaller, and you've got your horizontal spacing. I'm going to make mine a bit smaller, a bit bigger, like that. Okay, so once you've got your text and you're happy with that, you want to change your caps to make the edge smoother, not like a thick brick. So you want to go to start, fillet cap, and end, fillet cap. So it's like a rounded edge to your text. Okay. Now, once that is done, you want to make some colours, materials. So you go double click down here, and you double click on that. And first of all, in your colour, you have like, you should just change the colour to what you want. I'm going to change it to a red, just have a simple red, and change the reflection and put it, make the same colour, red. Okay, so now you've got a reflection on there. I'm also going to check bump, and go to texture, surfaces, and then you want to, there's loads of different surfaces you can use. I'm going to use where is it? Not marble, I think I will use, I'm going to use checkerboard. Okay, I've got my checkerboard text now. I'm going to add it to my text, so I'm going to drag it onto the text like that, and when you render it, see it's got a nice edge to it, like that. You don't have to use checkerboard. As I say, you can go into bump, surfaces, and there are different ones like wood. Ooh. There's wood and like fire, and there's just loads you can use. Like cloud. Cloud's a good one. Like that, yeah. I think I use cloud. Okay. Now we want a bit of lighting in there, so we're not just going to use a normal light. You're going to use it's called a softbox, which like gives it more reflection and stuff. Okay. So you're going to go get a plane from the square, the cube, like click thing icon, and you want to bring it up above your text and click on the rotate tool. I'm only rotate it a bit, say 30 degrees, and move it away a bit from your text, like that. Okay, now we're going to need to make another material. Double click on it again and uncheck colour, specular, and click luminance. That's all we're going to have to do for that. And put it onto your plane. So you've got the plane luminance now. Then I'm going to go to our lighting icon and get area light. Bring this up move it over to your. You want to make it fit to your plane. This doesn't take a long time. You just move each. Move this one to 90 degrees, and this one to around from where your other one was. You just make it fit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just to about where it's meant to be. I'm going to make it the same size though. Each size the same. Like that. It needs to be a bit bigger. And rotate it a bit. There. Now we're gonna we're gonna drag our light into our plane, and when you render it, see the lighting's a lot nicer, but still you can see the plane. Oh, you can see the plane like that. And you don't want that, so you want to right click on your plane, Cinema 4D tags, compositing, and uncheck scene by camera. Now when you render it, you won't see the plane at all. But it's still a bit dark, I think. Or is that fine? I'm just gonna Command C, Command V, you just copy and paste it, and bring another one to the other side of the text. Just gonna make it higher, further back, and bring it forward as well like that, so it lights it up. Okay, I'm just gonna change the cloud because I don't like that. Change the bump to let's try marble. Yeah, that's nice. Nice reflections on that. Okay. Now you've got your text and it's got a shiny lighting and it's got a nice finish to it, but still it looks a bit boring. So I'm just gonna click on your MoText and press C on your keyboard, and this makes it fully editable. So you click the plus next to this null sign once, twice, and 3 times, so it comes up with individual letters to edit. So I'm going to click on my E, and I'm just going to rotate it randomly, and do this for each letter. Do this for each letter. Doesn't have to be a certain order. It doesn't have to be like they all have to be, say, 15 degrees. It makes them look better if they're random. So I'm just dragging them down and seeing what it turns out like, and most of them are looking quite good at the moment. Oh, that one needs to be a bit more. There we go. And the last letter, there we go. So now they're a bit bunched up now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move them out. So like this. Sometimes they look good, like cramped up, but I don't think, in this case, I don't think they do. Okay, just make them move up a bit, like that. I think this one, the S, can move down a bit more. Bit more. There we go. So now when you render it, it's looking a lot nicer already, okay? So we want to minus, minus, minus. We've still got individual objects, but it's looking quite nice. So now we have our basic text. You can try out different materials, different colours to what suits your text. I might try an orange, see what that looks like. Nice orange. There we go. And try the bump. I might just try flame or fire. And try that. Yeah. So yeah, just try whatever you think looks nice. Anything really looks quite nice with this. But brick. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to change the reflection to a yellowy. Yeah, that's quite nice. Like a gold reflection with brick textures. If you see here, you can see it's like a nice, very detailed brick texture. Okay, so I've got a basic text. We are going to render it to output. We're going to click this arrow here and go film portrait, film video, and under HDV 1080 we're going to, HDV there, 29. So it makes it full screen. I'm going to leave this current frame, save it with whatever you want to save it as. I'm going to save it as, that was a W. Eclipse picture thing. Okay. Yep, save this as TIFF PSD layers. Multipass, don't need anything with that. Geometry. If you've got a fast computer, you want to bump this up to best, but if not, I wouldn't bother because it would just take longer. Right, you want to cross that, and you want to find the view you want it in. So if you have it like that and you don't want it there, it'll render it like that. So you want to find a nice view that you want it as. I'm just going to see that quickly. I'm going to move it like back, across. You just find a view that you think suits it. You can zoom in a bit there. Yeah, okay. Now you press the middle button next to the one with the orange outline. You click that, and that it will not take long at all. It will just render. Okay, and while it's rendering, there's not much else to do. So I hope this tutorial has helped you. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and most of all favourite. Yeah. Okay. Bye.